Another episode of My Speaking Podcast. It's your boy Darkwing Duck, Darkwing Daryl, Darth Vader Daryl, Saint South Carolina, fine, Armberg County, home man. We're back at it again, based out here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Back here to give you a recap on sports this weekend. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw this Randall Cunningham touchdown pass over here to my boy over there, Randy Moss back there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Randy, man. Hey, I need you to go long, man. I'm gonna catch this one.
Yeah, okay. It's your boy Mike. Hey, booty, man. Choke yourself, man.
Hey, man, don't pull a hamstring where you trying to go get it, too.
I did it right now. That's like we're going to prepare the him. It was going to come off the bone. Ain't gonna be surgery to put it back on the bone. That was like we're going
Hey, man, we may not always be right, we may not always be wrong.
to always going to get out of my what we're speaking on.
Hey, with that being said, man, we're going to get into it, man. It's been kind of like I won't say this week number 4 of the NFL, been kind of like a team still trying to find their way. You know what I'm saying? Kansas City played the Ravens and won that game. Seemed like Kansas City getting back on the right track. You saw the Dallas and the Green Bay Packers game. I don't know what's going on with Green Bay. Dallas still, got everything up in there. They can't stop nobody. But I want to give a shout out. This not even NFL. This right here with NCAA, man. Shout out to the Virginia Cavaliers, man, football team, man. Hey, knocking out the number 8 Florida State, man.
Yeah.
And the last time I heard about Virginia football when the Brickenshaw Ferguson was there, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Virginia, man. That's my homeboy. If y'all don't know, man, hey, he a diehard Virginia fan, diehard Virginia Cavalier. So I know he loving every bit of this right here, man. Hey, man, what you thought about that victory for the Virginia Cavaliers, bro?
Hey, man. I've been hard on Tony Elliott. I really have been. But I guess sometimes what I'm gonna say about the Panthers later on is something I gotta go back to
Yeah,
about Virginia. You gotta give a coach a time to get a system in there, get the players in there.
yeah.
And he got 2 running backs. The first guy, number 3, Taylor from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say a quick little story about him. He
Go
went
ahead.
to North Carolina Central as a walk-on.
Mm-hmm.
A Division II school, he went on as a walk-on. He wasn't even good enough to get a scholarship in North Carolina Central.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's a starting running back at Virginia, which is a Division I school. And he
Mm-hmm.
was making some cuts. And my man Lou Riddick, who was calling the game for ESPN, he was like, "Listen, Virginia got 2 dogs down here. They're doing moves that you see in the combine. When you get to the combine,
Yeah.
them cut, jump, and stop and cut.
Mm-hmm.
Virginia offense is potent. I'm gonna give you that. They still got to work on their defense, but they
Mm-hmm.
they did they did beat Florida State. That was Florida State probably their toughest challenge.
Mm-hmm.
They beat Alabama to begin the season. Well, I'm taking it back. They beat Alabama the first game of the season.
Yeah.
Then they played a couple of cupcakes after that, and they played Virginia at Virginia. Virginia stepped up and beat them, but I'm not taking up for Florida State. Florida State still got a good team.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a lot of good football. I haven't seen a football game like that in college. I'm gonna be honest, the last
Yeah.
3-4 years. That was a great football game
Mm-hmm.
where Virginia made some mistakes. Florida State made a mistake through an
Mm-hmm.
interception in the end zone when they was about to
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah.
But to see the athletes, Florida State got athletes on both sides of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Virginia got a lot of athletes on the offense side. But give a shout out to my school, man. They stomped the field, and
Mm-hmm.
we're number 24 in the country. And I don't think Virginia's been ranked in the last maybe 5-6 years, maybe. I don't. It might be longer than that.
None of that.
But
Yeah.
yeah, we're number 24. But the biggest issue with them is you beat the big team. You got Louisville that's sad. Let's see you come out and go to Louisville
Yeah.
and beat them.
Yeah.
This is what's going to show me. If you go down there and dominate Louisville, then I know they done got it and they ready
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
This is what building blocks is. Can you take that big win and go and make momentum and keep winning?
Yeah.
If you
Don't
go
play
to Louisville,
down. Yeah. Yeah. Don't
if you
play
go to
down.
Louisville and lose Saturday, then that means what you did was all for naught. That's how I
Yeah.
look at it. That's how I really
Yeah.
look at it.
Yeah. So, hey, with that being said, I wanted to lead off with that, man, because like I said, I know that I know you were real happy about that, and like I said, I know all the Virginia Cavaliers fans out there, who, waiting to see as far as the football is concerned. They're waiting to see a turn for the football team, and it's looking like they're turning around in the right direction. But we're going we're gonna jump on this NFL, man. Like I said, it had 2 Monday night games. Had the Dolphins playing the Jets. You had the Denver Broncos playing the Cincinnati Bengals. Hey, man. Cincinnati got a long season, bro.
They have no quarterback.
Huh?
See, this is what I fault the management for. Joe Burrow always gets hurt every year,
Yep.
but you don't have a good like a Jameis Winston, or
Yep.
you gotta have somebody behind him so that your season won't be a falter.
Yeah.
By Joe Burrow being out for 3 months, you gotta is this gonna be your quarterback? And I really believe, remember I told you this, Russell Wilson or Jameis Winston is gonna get traded to Cincinnati. I don't know how or what.
Yeah.
You can't keep both of them behind Jackson Dart. Actually, after what he did, he's gonna be the future. He's gonna be starting now.
Oh yeah.
You're not gonna keep James and Russell Wilson back there. You're gonna keep one of them as a backup. One of them, I think Cincinnati, if they want to see their season, if they want to salvage their season, they gotta trade for a veteran quarterback.
Yeah.
And the only way I look at it is got to be Russell, it's got to be James Winston, 1 to 2.
Yeah. Yeah, and with the Jets and the Dolphins, you know, Tyreek tore his ACL, dislocated his knee, and had some other ligaments that he got taken out.
Yeah, I want to say a prayer for him, man, because like I say, his leg snapped, and from what I heard, he dislocated his kneecap, tore his ACL, MCL, and maybe his PCL. So they already saying that he definitely out this rest of this year. They saying that he might not even be back for next year.
Yeah.
And so my thing is, it might be career ending with our friend, if not. But his whole game is predicated on speed. And when you see all the ligament stuff, I'm not saying you cannot come back, but
it's hard, man.
It's gonna be hard. Like I said, I just want to say a prayer to him because he got on Instagram and he was showing the fans that he's okay with, you know, spirit wise. But when he held his leg up, man, I'm like, your leg don't supposed to go like that. And that's this is the thing. That's why I don't play football. Grown men have to go out there and hit each other. And in football, you could take a step wrong and you could tear anything. And like I said, look at Neighbors. Neighbors went up for a pass. He tore his ACL up just jumping in the air. So it's a lot
with that ACL thing. A lot of people saying it's that field over there in Giant Stadium, man. They were saying, man, that everybody, that's that turf. It's that turf that's messing them guys up, man, out there. Aaron Rodgers, he tore his ACL out there. Ain't nobody even. I mean, his Achilles, ain't nobody even touch him. So
you gotta understand, man. They have to. If I'm owners, that might be the cheapest way. But my thing is, if you invest into your players, why would you want your players to be on the cheapest thing? Go back to grass. Go back to real grass, man. Go back to what they're playing on.
Yeah.
This turf stuff is not good for nobody.
Because see, the turf it don't give. That grass it give a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's natural. And they need to look at that because look at back in the days when maybe the Lawrence Taylors and all them were playing, and even further back, them guys played because they was on natural grass. They played on grass. Now they come up with all this technology. Like I keep telling everybody, everything technology is not good for your body.
Yeah.
It looks good and it's easy maintenance, but it's not good for their body. That's what I would say.
Because like I said, they ain't got no give. It ain't got no. It's firm. It's hard. It pretty much like you might well put concrete down there, basically.
Pretty much.
It ain't going nowhere. It ain't moving. It ain't. You can't really slide on it or nothing like that. So yeah.
Your knee and your body would tear before that turf would tear.
Oh, most definitely. What did you think about? What you think is wrong with Green Bay, and what you think is wrong, if anything is wrong? Well, we already know what's wrong with the Cowboys. They ain't got no defense. But the last 2 games that Green Bay played, they lost the Browns. But Browns got a great defense. But like I said, they still give up 14 points in the 4th quarter. And Dallas, for some reason, they let Dallas score a lot of points. Dallas got which they can't score because you got Pickens, you got and some other people out there that can catch the ball and stuff like that. But it is Green Bay playing down to the teams that they're playing? They're not really playing up to their standard.
Just a couple of things, Darryl. I looked at that real good. First of all, Michael Parsons got thrown over there late in the season and had no training camp with them. So they really don't. He really might not be in the best of shape. Yeah, I'm just saying hypothetically.
Because of that back,
But also, you can't put. It seems like to me, this is what I see from a distance. The first 4 weeks, Green Bay, they got Michael Parsons. They think he's Superman. He's supposed to cover up all their flaws. You still got to have the other 10 men out there to play ball. He can't do everything by himself. Now, granted, when he does get started and get to the quarterback, it's going to make everybody around you better.
Yeah.
But also, you got to look at it. Dallas was smart. Dallas knew they couldn't sit back there no 3, 4, 5 step drop. Once you get it out, once you get it out, once you get it out, that was smart. That was getting it out. And then my thing is, you cannot look at Michael Parsons. You got to look at the other guys around him. Can y'all help me get this? So what teams are going to end up doing? You already know what the team's going to do. We're going to double Michael Parsons. We're going to make everybody else play one-on-one. They to him fine. But look at his sack that he got on Dak Prescott. He had to run it down way from behind. It ain't like he got back there. So he's an effort count. He's an effort player. He does everything. And that's why he gets tired. That's why he to come out. But you got to have somebody on the other side of him that's capable, or at least not you're not gonna have nobody like Michael Parsons, but somebody on the other side gotta help out because he can't do it by himself. And they secondary, Green Bay secondary don't look good. They're missing 2 receivers. They're missing 2 receivers already. So we already say it's the first quarter of the season is gone. Now the first 4 games are gone. You kind of start figuring out what you need to work on, what your strong suits are, what your bad suits you got to work on. So they'll be okay. I think they'll be all right.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and hit on the home team, man. The Carolina Panthers, man. We went up to the Patriots 42-13, man. I mean, what's your analysis of? Is it a coach thing? I
got a whole lot of stuff. I got a whole lot of stuff to say on this.
Oh, go ahead, man. Say about it. Let me know, man. Let the fans know, man. Let the people know.
And I'm gonna keep it real, and I'm gonna keep it authentic.
Go ahead.
You might hear me say a couple of bad words, but I'm gonna give y'all a heads up right now because I feel. Dave Canales is like, to me, a McLaren. He's like a McLaren. He's shiny. Women like him. He looks good. He's cute with his outfits on and stuff. Ron Rivera like an old beat-up bug, a Volkswagen. Don Fox was like an old Chevrolet. Dom Cable like an old 57 Chevrolet. But guess what? This is what I keep telling people about coaches. When you get a coach that can galvanize all 53 players in that locker room, they'll run through a wall for you. This is what you got to hold on to. This is why I was so upset when they let Steve Wilkes go. I told y'all, Steve Wilkes going to bring back that camaraderie. He's going to bring back that keep pounding, that grown man mentality. Steve Wilkes the kind of guy, if they mess up like how they played Sunday, he'll go in there and cuss your ass out. He's not going to come in there and say, well, we're going to get him next week. No. See, the coaches only can give you so much. Your players got to go out there and execute. Dave Canales, to his defense, I'm going to give him this, though. This is only Dave Canales' 21st game coaching. 17 last year, 4 this year. He's only been coaching 21 games.
Yeah.
Bryce Young has only been up under Canales 21 games because that's last year and this year. You got to give him time, but at the same time, NFL is one of these tricky business. They don't give you 3-4 years like how Detroit gave Campbell a lot of time. You have to give teams time, but at the same time, this is what I got to say about this. Dave Brown playing ball. But like I told you before, if you don't have, let me ask you a question. When the Panthers went up 6-0, they missed the extra point. As soon as they missed the extra point, they thought pretty much the game was over for them.
It was over. It definitely was over.
Now, don't get me wrong. Well, I mean, it happens. But you let 2 punt return, you let 140 yards, two punt returns equal 140 yards. One was a touchdown, one was almost to the 20-yard line. That's 14 points right there. They got down, they hung their head, they couldn't do nothing. Now, have you noticed the difference between the 1 game they won with Atlanta and the 3 games they lost? When they have a lead, they play with confidence.
Yeah.
And let's look at something also, too. The 3 games they lost was on the road.
Yep.
The 1 game they won was at home.
Yep.
So it's a young team, but what I think is going to happen to them, Sunday's going to tell a lot. They play in Miami Sunday. Now, this is how I felt when I played sports. You get your ass whooped in between the lines, because don't get me wrong, Jacksonville beat them, but it wasn't a whooping. Arizona jumped on them, but they came back and they could have beat Arizona. New England Patriots whooped their ass, because New England gave a game away to get Pittsburgh. New England beat the time after we scored that touchdown. New England beat our ass from the time after that scored touchdown to the end of that game.
Yeah.
People in Charlotte want to blame Bryce Young for every freaking thing. Another thing Dave Canales is not doing, and I don't understand. If you listen to the commentating of the game, I only watched the first half. He said, besides Tech Millen, all I'm kept saying, besides Millen, who's going to get open for the Panthers? Who's going to get open? Hunter Renfrow is not a speedy guy. He's a gadget, but he can't get open. So
Yeah.
why would you take Jimmy Horn and not dress Jimmy Horn out there? Why?
I'm still trying to figure that out, man. I'm still trying to
But
figure
now
that out.
they say he's playing Sunday. That he's going to dress out this Sunday because guess what? If you don't have no speed out there, they showed a play the other day. Now I watched it. Yes, last night I watched it. Last night watching this, they had a cornerback in front of Tech Mill and they had a safety behind him. They already double teaming him. So
Double
they saying
team.
what they telling the Panthers, we're gonna take him away. Let's see the other three receivers get open.
Mm-hmm.
David Moore got hurt the first play of the game. Coconut there. Leggett didn't play. You had no speed out there. So now you got to bring in Jim. It's time for Jim Horn to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's see if they can go Sunday. You let Jimmy Horn get loose. Hopefully Leggett can be back and Coker's supposed to be back. You get more receivers out there with more speed and more ability. Let's see if that helps Bryce out because
Bryce out.
everybody's trying to want to blame Bryce. Everybody want to blame Bryce. Bryce gets some of the blame, but Dave Canales is the play caller. The defense ain't play worth a damn. They couldn't stop a nosebleed.
But what about you?
If your defense go out
they
there
ain't running the ball. They ain't running the ball.
Well, when you get behind, Darren, you got to throw the ball.
For what?
See, the Panthers.
Mike, let me ask you this right here. Yeah, I understand you got to throw the ball, but you ain't got nobody to throw the ball to if they're double teaming Mr. T. Everybody else ain't getting open. Run the ball.
But let me explain something to you. Everybody on that team get a damn check too, ain't they?
Guess what? Hold on. Let me say, since you say that, yeah. And everybody that work at the post office, they get a check too, but do they do their job?
That's a perfect analysis. You think I can't even come back to that. I can't even come back to that because I was looking at the plays. They were showing the plays above the top, right? Yeah. McMillan had some plays, but I'm saying myself like, damn, why he was force feeding him?
Yeah.
He was almost Bryce was almost to the point. See, Bryson got to that point now where I know he's the only one who can get open. I'm gonna force it to him no matter what. I'm gonna force it to him. If he got, I'm gonna still force it to him. This is why I was so big. Beginning of the season, we kept saying, well, they got Coker, they got Leggett, they got Horn, they got other options. David Moore went down the first play of the game. The first play of the game, he ran a reverse. I think he dislocated his elbow or something like that, I think. All you had left was Hunter Renfrow. Leggett didn't dress out. Coker didn't dress out. Horn didn't dress out. You had no receivers. So Canales, they had a tight end. If you know Sanders was hurt. So my thing is, Canales has to go back in the drawing board. Dan Morgan got to go in there with him in the foxhole. You better come out with a damn game. I'm gonna tell you right now, they better come out with a game plan Sunday. The same way they played against Atlanta, they better play like this Sunday. Because now you got Tyreek Hill is hurt. You know, only the speed they got out there is Waddle. But then they got that tight end,
Waller, Darren Waller.
Darren Waller. Waller, yeah. So they got weapons. But the thing is, so they got weapons. But my thing is, towards you like any other quarterback, you put pressure on them. But let me ask you something. What happened to the damn rookies they took? They got no defense end. No end. They got no pressure coming from the end. No. I don't think the Panthers got a sack. I think the Panthers maybe got 1 or 2 sacks this year. 1 or 2 sacks. That's it. And my thing is
we already know that defense. We are like how you say we already know the defense is gonna be lacking a little bit. So our offense definitely got they need to get Chuba Hubbard the ball more. Either hand it off to him or throw it out to him. You know what I'm saying? You know and let him try to make a play. You know what I'm saying? They definitely need to get Jimmy Horn Jr. in there. They need some speed. You need somebody that can kind of take the top off, to help what I call like I said, Mr. T, help him take the top off. You know what I'm saying? The Panthers ain't got no choice but to use all the available assets. Whoever can make a play, man, put them out on the field, man. Don't be sitting back there trying to look all pretty and like you said, shining like a McLaren. Hey, man, if you got to put Herbert Lovebug in there, man, hey, put Herbert Lovebug in there. What was the Disney show? The
yellow car.
No, the
Beetle.
Yeah. Man. That was Herbie. Yeah, put Herbie in there, man.
But did you see that clip I sent you of Ron Rivera?
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I saw you send it, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. What he said?
Watch that 1 minute clip. This will make you want to run through a wall. The Panthers was down at halftime, He came in there and gave it to their ass. He talked to them. Personally, I don't see Canales doing it. Canales to me, it look like a coach is, I'm gonna be your friend. I need somebody getting your ass. That's what I need. Because people around here say this, and the Cowboy fans will say this, Pittsburgh fans will say this to us all the time. Y'all ain't got a Super Bowl ring. They will say that. Fine, we don't have one. But since the Panthers came into the league, up until the last 6, 7 years, since we had Matt Rule and Frank Wright, and now Canales as our coaches, we had a carousel of coaches. Until we had Dom Capers, we had Fox, we had Rivera. We had 3 coaches in almost 24 years. We had stability here. Jerry Richardson understood that you keep coaching here to build a culture. Until then, we were at least respectable. You can't, when you get off damn Charlotte Douglas Airport, you know you're in the damn fight when you got off Charlotte Douglas Airport. Now teams get off the damn airport, they're like, oh, that's an easy win. We can chalk this up, it's gonna be easy win. You gotta make motherfuckers when they get off the damn airport, like, you know what? It's gonna be a long day, these motherfuckers gonna be serious. They got to get that to that mentality back. But I heard that what I did hear out of the 3 guys I want to hear from, Dave Brown was talking at the media on the other day, JC Horn, they both said the same thing. The coach will only give us a play, the practice during the week. We got to go out there and execute. We got to go out there and handle our business. And that's true. So, like I say, let's see about it, because I'm going to tell you something.
It's like,
you get your ass whooped by somebody.
It's like this right here. And you just hit the nail on the head. Yeah, they're saying the coach can only give them the plays and they got to execute. But everybody that can get the same play, but somebody can interpret it to a different way to make you say, man, you know what? I ain't thought about it like
your ass don't be playing. Your ass don't be playing then if you interpret it the wrong way. If all 11 guys is on the same accord, you should know when they call that play. And I'm going to tell you another thing they got. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be flat out honest. Them damn linebackers they got ain't shit. They ain't shit. Them linebackers ain't shit they got. Now, the secondary looks good. J.C. Horn and Mike Jack and Shard Wade, who got the interception, they look good. But if Derek Brown in the front is not getting the push, this is where your linebackers come in and say, well, we got the rest. We're going to get the rest of them. They ain't shit. We don't have the Tommy Davis no more. We don't have the Luke Kuechly no more. We don't have the John Beaches no more. We don't have none of them guys no more. The linebackers look bad. None. So they better do like this. What Michael Jackson had a song called what? Man in the Mirror. Right? Them motherfuckers better look at that damn mirror when Sunday comes and they go to when they get up Sunday morning before they leave the house to go to Bank of America Stadium. You better grab a mirror and say, look at the man in the mirror. Every last one of them, because I'm saying it's fans out here who's struggling, is upset about this. And I know I'm one of the many out here in Charlotte that's upset. Because we was always not sorry. And we can't do anything about it as fans. Only thing we can do is be a fan. They need to take accountability and say, you know what, we tired of denial. We tired of some people, but we got to go put it's on them and not on us. It's on them.
They got to look at themselves and make a change, man. Yeah, man. Hey, but I know we definitely did a long run on the Panthers, but we're gonna go to these other teams, man. Okay, the Ravens, man. Well, you know what you think going on with them, man? Because Lamar he hurt his hamstring.
They got a lot of players hurt. A lot of players hurt. They got a lot of players hurt. They got a lot of players hurt. So injuries, that's another thing. Just like one man in Cincinnati can hurt their whole team, injuries can hurt you across the board. And when I saw them, I felt like, to me personally, I'm just being honest. Lamar looked at the situation in the third quarter like, I just looked at it like when he was playing Kansas City in the third quarter, when he said he pulled a hamstring, I didn't see that drastic him hurt. It was like, to me, like, nah, I just quit. I don't even want to play. This shit don't look good. That's what I thought.
Hamstring tight. He might have said hamstring tightness or something like that. I don't know, man. But let's go to the top tier teams. Look, like I said, look like Kansas City kind of turning it around. Look like
Philadelphia and Tampa number one.
Yeah. Philadelphia looking like the Los Angeles Rams looking like they one of them teams. Philadelphia looking like they one of them. Yeah, I'm just saying, but I'm just talking about like just the first 4 games, looking like they like okay. I think we might got something here.
Well, you gotta look at. If you want to say who you think the top tier teams is in the AFC, it's definitely Buffalo. It's definitely Well, let me see. Buffalo is the only other undefeated team I think left, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken.
Uh-huh.
Let me think about it.
Hmm.
Because Colts got beat Sunday. The Rams beat the Colts, so that knocked them out
Yeah.
from undefeated. The
Yep.
Buffalo Bills are the only one left, and I think in the NFC, I think it's Tampa Bay got knocked down. Um,
Yep.
Philadelphia won. I'm trying to make sure ain't nobody else. Everybody else got a loss.
Yeah, that's it.
Everybody else,
Yeah,
I
that's
think,
it.
got losses. I think. I
Yeah,
think, if
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
mistaken, it's just Buffalo and Philadelphia. I think so.
In
And
Philadelphia, yeah.
I think Kansas City can turn it around. Kansas City got
Yeah.
Worthy back, so that can help out stretch the defense. They
Yeah,
look
that'll help
good.
out.
Pittsburgh won across season. They played
Min-
Minnesota. That's another thing. See,
Minnesota.
Minnesota, that's another tricky one. Minnesota gambled on McCarthy and let Darnold go.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's already hurt. And you got Carson Wentz as your quarterback. Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just be honest. Minnesota season might be over for it started. It might be over.
Mm. Mm.
Detroit look good.
Okay.
Detroit looking damn good. Now the
Yeah.
same Cleveland team that beat Green Bay, Detroit when they gave them ass whooping in their house.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
I say, Detroit took their first loss of the season. Green Bay, they took their first loss, and they done won 3 in a row. They beat Detroit.
Right.
They beat Baltimore last week. They beat Cleveland,
Mm-hmm.
and then they beat who did they beat for their first win of the season?
Uh Hold
Somebody went
on.
to their house and they won. Chicago. They beat the Braves off
Chicago,
Chicago. They beat
Chicago,
the Braves off
Chicago. Yeah,
Chicago.
Chicago.
They beat the Braves off
Chicago.
Chicago. Chicago won. Chicago won Sunday, and your boy had 3 touchdowns. Jesse had three
Yeah.
touchdowns,
Yeah. So
two receiving
what
and one
Chicago
broke
is
one for
on
like
this?
50
Yeah,
some
Chicago
yards.
what? Chicago is what? 3-1 or 2-2?
2-2. No, 2-2.
Okay.
They beat Dallas and they beat the Raiders 2 weeks in a row.
All right, I'm
So
looking at
Green
I'm
Bay
pulling up the
is
standings right
two
now.
one and one.
Yeah. Miami, Buffalo, AFC East. Buffalo is 4-0. You got the England 2-2, Miami 1-3, Jets 0-4. Steelers in the AFC North
Mm-hmm.
3-1, Bengals 2-2, Ravens 1-3, Cleveland 1-3. AFC South Colts is 3-1, Jacksonville is 3-1. Texans is 1-3, Tennessee Titans
Mm-hmm.
0-4. Wow, who would have thought? AFC West, Chargers 3-1, Kansas City 2-2, Broncos 2-2, Raiders 1-3. Right? Then you got the Eagles in the
Mm-hmm.
NFC East
Mm-hmm.
4-0, Commanders 2-2, Dallas 1-2-1, Giants 1-3. Detroit Lions 3-1 in the NFC North, Green Bay 2-1-1, Minnesota 2-2, Chicago Bears 2-2. You got the NFC South, Tampa Bay 3-1, Falcons 2-2, Carolina Panthers 1-3, the Saints 0-4. Then you got the NFC West, San Francisco 3-1, the Seattle Seahawks 3-1, Los Angeles Rams
Mm-hmm.
3-1, Arizona Cardinals 2-2. So
Mm-hmm.
NFC West got
But
look like
listen,
they got
we gotta talk
one of the
about
strongest.
Jacksonville. They do, but we gotta talk about Jacksonville. Jacksonville went out there and beat San Fran in their house. San Fran was undefeated until Jacksonville went out there and beat them.
What you think about how Travis Hunter looking? What you think about how the quarterback looking over there for Jacksonville or Jacksonville as a whole? How you think they're looking?
See, they looking good. I think people underestimated them. They got a brand new
It
coach in
seems like they're
Cohen.
scoring some
He
more.
came in there and changed the culture.
Yeah,
Yeah, the defense playing good ball. So Jacksonville is not a
yeah, they're
team that you
looking
can
good.
slouch on. But Houston won 26 over Tennessee. Cam Ward just got to understand, man. It's just Mm-hmm.
I mean, they got rid of. Now everybody looking at the organization on this offensive line here. Y'all got to get these guys help, man. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because
Mm-hmm.